Welcome back, everybody. This is Ultimate Admiral Age of Sail, and do not fear, I am not abandoning my British campaign, but there is a major patch that has come out for the game, a major update to the game, and I just want to read a couple of the highlights, and then what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at the Barbary War downloadable content, which is now available for the game. It was a pretty major patch, I think like 3 gigabytes. But here's what it says. Barbary War DLC. The DLC is free for all early access buyers. There's a new game engine, improvements and fixes to the naval AI, tuning in naval AI aiming. Fixes of crash and bug reports, remove legacy deployment points information from intro maps, increase the limit of the number of soldiers in battle, added map navigation on edges of the screen, hints appearances time is tuned, increased range for land artillery and mortars, various fixes in unit attributes calculations, fixed issues with the grouping of units, fixed memory leaks, many other changes and fixes. So here's what they say about the mechanics. It says that we've fully reworked the movement mechanics of the in-game soldiers so that their animations and behavior are much smoother and more realistic. Additionally, we worked on improving the naval AI, making the AI ships to maneuver much more intelligently. So the Barbary War downloadable content, we're going to take a look at this.
North Africa, typically Ottoman regions. Actual autonomous kingdoms of dreadful pirates and corsairs. They bring terror on the southern European coastal towns and villages, and attack the ships in the Mediterranean Sea and the Atlantic Ocean. They capture Europeans and Americans for the Arab slave market in North Africa, or to hold them captives for ransom. I was called to put an end to this scourge of the seas.
All right, so yeah, this is just like any other campaign. You're creating a new campaign. So you're going to be choosing your starting statistics. And I'm actually not probably going to play the campaign right now. So this is actually looks like difficulty level. So we're going to go with the hard difficulty for land.
Strong army to protect their lands.
All right, we'll do the same for sea difficulty.
A strong Ottoman fleet to protect their coast.
All right, so it doesn't sound like John Paul Jones talking here. We can choose from all these. This is basically just what you look like. It doesn't really matter a whole lot. No adaptation. What does that mean? Adaptation system continuously scales the AI forces according to the player's force. So they have scaling. Okay. I don't know. I think we'll turn it off. All right. So here's what we're looking at. We're looking at the Barbary Coast, and only one mission to start. It's called Ransom. We're going to play it just because I want to see how the new engine feels and how it looks and everything. So it looks like we have the USS Essex, the Enterprise, the Siren, the Nautilus. I believe this was when you played the American campaign before, you got a little taste of this. You got to dive into this because when I played through the American campaign, it kind of restarted everything and gave you a little bit of this then. So we don't have really any money or anything that we can play with. So we're basically just going to look at, I think we're just going to, oh, we don't even have any weapons available. Oh, that's not good. Let's just dive into the map, see what happens. Okay, here we go. Captain, we must protect the Siren until reaching the safe zone. There are only 2 pirate ships sailing on us. They are not a real threat for our fleet, but it is more than certain that more of them will come for the gold. All right, it recommends that you be an experienced player with the game before you dive into this, rather than, I guess, just diving into without having played one of the other campaigns first. What are your orders? We can either keep on our course to the safe zone or deal with them now. I guess we'll deal with them now. It feels like our range is a lot more than it used to be. I don't know if it's because of the technology. We're into 1800 now. But man, I do not remember the range being anything like that on these guns before. All right. Oh, we actually got a penetration at that distance, too. That's impressive. Right, I think we can speed up a little bit. Obviously, there's going to be more to this fight than just fighting these guys. We have to save the USS Siren at all costs, which is right here. Look at that. I mean, that's some distance that we're getting penetration from. Another pirate is here. Let's take a look and see what we're facing. Okay, it's still a pretty small one. They're getting in close now. We can hopefully start doing some real damage. He's got the wind on me at the moment. I probably should have gone that way and gotten in between him and the other ship. There, now we're starting to get a little damage. See if we can circle right around these guys. I'd like to get at these guys a little more before his other ship arrives, but I would imagine that's not necessarily going to happen. He's coming right here. But I do want to get on the other side of him. We're not going to be moving too much, going right into the wind at the moment. But I'm actually pretty content to sit here. Well, the Siren's taking some damage, though. We got to be careful of that. Alright, now we're getting into the range of the other ship, too. What I might do is... Nope, let's go around that way, please. I think you can... Yeah, there we go. Let's draw a line like this. So we'll have to play at some point a land battle just to get a look at how the engine works for that. How the animations have changed. Still seems a little choppy on this one. I'm going to sit tight right here. Alright, let's bring Nautilus around and Siren. I don't want to sit here and have him start raking my stern. There we go, nice. Enemy sails spotted. Here come more ships. I had to know that was coming. Come on, Nautilus, get turned. Alright, let's turn this way. Forget it. What are we facing now? Alright, they're small. Yep. Lower our sails a little bit. Come on, Nautilus, get turned. Oh, we're going to lose Nautilus at this rate. Alright, get some damage into this guy now. Alright, Enterprise, let's grab that one. If we can. Another pirate is here. How many of these ships do they have? I mean, we are on hard difficulty, but my goodness. Alright, we got a surrendered ship here, which we need to pull up alongside. Jeez. Having a heck of a time grabbing this one. Gotta try and close the gap here. I'll put them on AI for a minute, let the AI handle it. Okay, we just need to put 20 men on board that ship. Now we need to get them to safe zone. This is the tricky part. Although I think the only one we have to get, we either need to eliminate the enemy fleet or get to the safe zone. I don't have to get this one to the safe zone, the one I just captured. But let's just send him off that way. We do have to keep the Siren alive. I guess at some point we have to decide when is enough because another ship's on its way. And it seems like no matter how many I take out, there are just going to be more of them. The tricky part, of course, is that we're going against the wind to get to the safe zone. But I'm going to start heading that way. And whoever we deal with along the way. Not entirely sure why the siren's turning like that. We're just gonna kind of go right through these guys, and we'll deal with this ship that's coming up this way. But for the most part, we're just gonna, I think, head for safety at this point. We captured one. Need the Nautilus to get out of here safely, and I'm not entirely sure that's gonna happen right now. Come on, Nautilus. Get moving. I was getting Nautilus switched over to solid shot again. Beautiful. I could probably capture all 4 of these ships. Five ships. But I'm not really playing this campaign right now anyway. I just wanted to kind of take a look at it. So I'm not going to worry too much about the outcome. Another pirate is here. Yeah, this is never going to end. As long as this battle's going, I think more ships are going to appear, so it probably behooves us to just start heading for the... Another, yeah. They're just going to keep on coming. This one I've got heading in the other direction. The Siren's the only one we actually have to save for this mission. How far do we got to go still for the safety? Oh yeah, it's a long way off. Essex is a pretty beast of a ship compared to what the pirates have. We're just going to speed things along. I just want to kind of see what happens next once this one's over. Come on, Siren. Push through. Oh, man. Yeah, I think from the beginning you kind of have to head for the exit, so to speak, on this mission before more pirates show up. Because they're just going to keep on coming. Now, granted, I'm not really taking my time and being careful here, but I think I may lose the Siren in my hurry to end this mission. Essex isn't going to have any trouble getting out of here. The good news is now I have the wind favorable. I'll accept this ship here, so I think we'll be okay. So interesting to see, and I don't remember seeing a lot of this in the past. So I don't know if this is a product of the new engine on the game, or if it's just something that happens with the Barbary pirates more than others, or if it's because of what I'm doing. But to see him kind of get back into a formation like that, that's pretty unusual, and it's cool to see. But right now it's just really about racing for the exits here. Essex isn't going to have any trouble, though Essex is by far my strongest ship. Really, other than this guy here, I don't have too much to worry about over here. I'm just trying to get the siren out of here. Oh good, he's trying to turn now, so that's going to stop him, get him out of the way. I might bring the Enterprise over to get between Siren and the other ships. Alright, I think that worked out. Keep running, boys. Looks like Essex is out of danger. Oh good, we might get some of his to escape accidentally as well. Essex is out. Others won't be far behind. Okay, I think we're good. We're in a favorable wind situation. These guys aren't going to get me because they'd have to go directly into the wind. The only thing I'm really worried about at this point is Nautilus. Enterprise is just about to the safe zone. Siren will get there soon enough. We did capture one ship. I probably could have captured more. But I just wanted to get to the end of this mission. Nautilus is on fire, and now their rudder broke, so they may end up dead in the water. Alright, there we go. Siren is to safety, leaving the Nautilus. And I think the last danger for the Nautilus is, still right behind her. I'm going to turn a little more this way because I think we'll get a little more speed that way. So yeah, we're getting a few more tenths of a knot. Oh, the rudder. I thought that rudder already broke. Come on. Now, here's what makes me nervous about this. Because the mission says eliminate enemy fleet or fleet retreat. But what happens if my last ship gets sunk? Alright, I think we're going to get Nautilus out of here. Just barely. But it is going to happen. Boy, this guy was really catching up to me at the end. So this will allow us to advance to the next stage, and we can kind of see what's coming next. If there's a land battle, I might dive into a little bit just so we can take a look at it, but it depends on if there's one available. Alright, there we go. We had a lieutenant get wounded right at the last second, Solomon Hemmings. Everybody else got promoted. Alright, we captured one 30-gun ship, but for the most part, that was about it. Alright, so there we go. We've gained quite a bit. We're going to push to the next stage. We'll sell the captives. Let's do that. Alright, so let's see what we're facing now. Pillars of Hercules. Now it looks like it's another naval mission. Let's see what's available. We're starting from scratch with research. Line infantry tactics, fusiliers, and supply. So a lot of other things were researched along the way. You can see all the other researches that had previously been done, but now you're kind of starting with a new research tree altogether. We do have 5th Rank Essex class, or Diana class frigate as the Essex. Land battle's hard, sea battle's hard, so it's telling us here what everything is. No adaptation. So cool. I wish we could take a look at the at a land mission. Maybe we. You know what? I have an idea about that. Hold on. This is cool. I don't remember seeing this before. Maybe this has been here for a while, and I just am now paying attention to it. But the custom battles, you've got all of these available nations. So let's go ahead and look at one of them. We got a land battle here: Bloody Rainforest, San Juan Mouth. Let's do Bunker Hill. And here's your starting funds. That's kind of cool. So we're going to take the U.S. in Bunker Hill and see what we can make of this. This poses a lot of interesting possibilities when you think about the possibility of custom battles on this. But that's something I think we'll explore in another video. What I want to do right now is I just want to take a look at the actual mechanics of the battles now. So let's go ahead. We'll dive into the Battle of Bunker Hill just so we can see what it looks like. But we're definitely going to explore these custom battles some more. Okay, here we go. It definitely feels like there's been a graphical upgrade to this. For sure. Pretty cool. I like it a lot. I want to see them in combat, though. So let's see what happens when the British come up. The regulars, I should say, because we're all British, technically. You know, a lot of people like to talk about Paul Revere saying the British are coming, and that wasn't what they said. They said the regulars are out. The regulars are out, because it would have sounded strange to say the British are coming, because everybody was British. Let's get a look at the redcoats. Oh my! Oh, a lot of them just got down, but then got back up again. Nice. It definitely does feel like a nice graphical update to the game. You can see the realism that's been added. I'm very pleased with that. Looks like this may be our first combat here. If he gets closer, he may not. Here he comes. Okay. You can see him kneeling down now. I like it. This is cool. It feels much more immersive now. Oh, we got artillery up there. Ouch. They're all aiming in the right direction. I like it. All right, I want to go look at the ships too, up close, because I haven't really done that yet. Pretty cool. Gotta say, I'm a fan. Well, anyway, that gives you a look at it. There's a lot more to explore with this, but we're definitely going to be continuing on with our British campaign. So let me know your thoughts. I will copy and paste all of the relevant info from the patch into the description of this video. And we'll see you again probably in the next couple of days with our next episode in the British campaign. Thanks for watching.